There is absolutely no doubt that the entire market has woken up in a big way ever since the elections. But now we are hearing talks from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse that this is just a small little move compared to what is about to happen. And I do believe that it confirms that we are in for a very, very big surprise later on this year. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. And guys, we have over 10,000 members in the Discord. What are you guys waiting for? Join up. You won't regret it. There's a ton of great, free, valuable information in there as well. First link down in the description below. Join up. You won't regret it. Now, with that in mind, let's talk about a few things. Let's actually address where the market is currently, right? Almost at a $3.5 trillion market cap. This is before Gary Gensler steps down. This is before Trump takes office. This is before we start to see any major moves in the US around and regarding regulatory clarity for crypto, and also the open, embracement, if you will, of crypto in the US as well. So, if we're thinking about that, Bitcoin trading at 99K, XRP still sitting around $2.40, some cents. I have been watching XRP over the last couple of days. You guys know that I have been charting it as well. I do believe that a big breakout is brewing across the board. Right now, we're just still consolidating, chopping. And even XRP, right? We recently chopped all the way down to about $2.33. Didn't really hit my target zone of like $2.20. Would have loved to see a little bit of a deeper pullback, but we'll have to watch, wait, and see on that. But regardless, we are now starting to see a nice little pop across the board. Even when we look at Bitcoin, we could see, look at the last 7 days. I mean, Bitcoin was trading at 91.5K on the 30th of December, and today we're back to 99K. It's crazy. I mean, even XRP, if we go back to the 7 days, XRP was trading around $2. We're now trading over $2.44. I just think that the market right now is chopping. I mean, the last month is very clear, right? You could clearly see that chop. You could see that consolidation. But what's crazy to me is the election, right? This is what I have been focused on. Ever since the election, this entire market has woken up in a big way. I mean, even when we look at the total market cap of crypto, it is up 69, almost 70% off of the November 5th bottom low. We're not even talking about the bottom, price area going back to like the summertime or anything like that. We're just going off the November 5th candle. The total market cap of crypto is up almost 70%, which is over $1.5 trillion. And when we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's also up 60.76%, almost 61% exact. So, again, you could clearly see the moves here. Now, what's crazy to me is that a lot of people are getting a little bit impatient. For an example, with XRP chopping the way it has been, I've been seeing a lot of people saying like, all right, well, XRP hasn't been doing anything, all this news and XRP hasn't done anything. Guys, since November 5th, we're talking about roughly 2 months ago, okay? XRP is up 478% off of the November 5th candle. If we're talking about the current price action, we're up 384% almost. Guys, XRP is doing just fine. And right now, this overall chart is just one big bull flag. I mean, this thing is just waiting to have a big substantial breakout. You can clearly see it here on this chart when we actually look at it, right? We're just waiting for a big break over this upper trend line. And it has been trading in this for a little bit of time now, ever since like roughly December 2nd that we actually topped out on this chart a little bit. But this thing has been trading in a bull flag formation, just waiting to have that big break to the upside. And that's what we're all waiting for right now while this thing just chops. And this is why I say don't take this time in the market for granted, right? Because usually what we see on these charts is something like this before that big break to the upside. And for proof of that, go look at Bitcoin, right? I actually have the chart open over here. Here we have that very similar price action. Okay, it might look like a little, mess here, but this thing was doing a very similar move, except it was more macro, right? Like we're talking about months of this, chop before it started to finally break out And then once it broke out, you guys can see how substantial that move to the upside was. In fact, going off of just Bitcoin, using this as an example, the second that we broke over those highs, Bitcoin continued to jump over 40, almost 7%. This is the largest crypto asset by market cap in the space, a lot harder to move than most of these other altcoins. And it pushed up over 47% once it broke out of that wedge. And if we're thinking about XRP, if XRP just went up 50%, we'll just say 50%. We know that it will outperform Bitcoin on that move, but we'll just say 50% to be a little bit conservative. That would take us to $4.36 roughly. I do think that it could easily do a 100% plus move off of this breakout, but this is why I said that $4 plus is next, regardless of this chop. And when I say it's next, I mean the next major macro level. In the meantime, could we chop a little bit more? Yeah, 100% before we finally get that breakout. But, my focus is that breakout. It's inevitable in my opinion. But outside of XRP, all of these altcoins are up significantly. HBAR is up 822% off of that November 5th candle. And even at the current price action, it is still up 624%. And also, very similar price action here on HBAR, where it is in a bull flag formation and it's just chopping to the side, waiting for a big breakout. All of these charts look very similar. XLM also very similar, up 608%. Current price action up 398%. Guys, if you have been buying when we have been talking about these altcoins on this channel for well over the last 2 years, you are looking really good right now in terms of your portfolio. Even XDC up 310%. Current price action still up about 260%. I do believe that this one is starting to actually have that breakout after consolidating a little bit. But remember that the biggest moves of this cycle have yet to actually hit. We are not in alt season yet. And remember that Gary Gensler does depart on the 20th. We actually have over here, Gensler's departure fuels XRP market speculation. SEC Chairman Gary Gensler's resignation in January of 2025, this month, has sparked speculation regarding the future of XRP following a significant 230% increase in 2024. Market analysts and social media users are projecting further price increases for XRP in 2025. However, these predictions are speculative and hinge on factors like regulatory changes and market adoption. Now, listen, we are 2 weeks away from Gary stepping down, which in my opinion is going to ignite an even larger move within the market. I know that a lot of people are saying, well, it's going to be a sell of the news event. I don't think so, right? Because you got to remember, initially, I don't really care what happens. What happens after, when we get a pro SEC, a pro crypto SEC in place, we are going to see green lights across the board. We're talking about ETFs for US-based projects like Hedera, even XRP, XLM as well, Algo. I mean, we are going to see a lot of major moves, in my opinion. In fact, you could, clip this if you want. My prediction for 2025 is that we get an ETF for all major US-based crypto projects. We're talking about Algorand, we're talking about Stellar, we're talking about, XRP XLM. So, again, just focus on that. But we are about to witness some major changes. And by the way, Brad Garlinghouse, remember what he said back on December 2nd. There was a post talking about, this is honestly impressive. We do not have the technology against this kind of mystical power. I'm afraid it might be time to start bull posting on TikTok. And this is regarding Solana and XRP and how XRP flipped Solana. And then we also have Ripple's win versus the SEC was the fatal wound in lawfare against crypto. XRP army bows to no one. And remember that this is the co-founder of Solana Labs saying this. But we have from Brad Garlinghouse, after Gensler, all boats rise. So he's already predicting that after Gary Gensler is gone, that we are going to see the entire crypto market move to the upside. It's not just about XRP, but the entire market is going to push to the upside. Now, also, Uphold did say, following a 230% increase in 2024, analysts are speculating whether XRP can reach $4 in 2025. Like I told you guys, in my opinion, the next target on XRP is $4 plus. But we have factors such as regulatory developments and market adoption will play crucial roles in determining its trajectory. What are your predictions for the year? And I do want to ask all of you out there, what is your prediction in 2025 for XRP? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But also, we have another big announcement from Brad Garlinghouse. 2025 is here, and the Trump bull market is real. For Ripple, this is even more personal after Gensler's SEC effectively froze our business opportunities here at home for years. The optimism is obvious and very deserved. Today, 75% of Ripple's open rules are now US based, while over the last 4 years, the vast majority of hires were outside the US. And yes, if we think about it, majority of those hires with Ripple were in the UK. We saw it. The UK, the UAE, Singapore. We signed more US deals in the last 6 weeks of 2024 since the election than the previous 6 months. Guys, Ripple's growth in the US has been insane ever since the election. This is why I brought up how significant the price moves have been. The entire market has basically changed. Team Trump is already jumpstarting innovation and job growth in the US with Scott Bessent, David Sachs, and Paul Atkins, and others at the helm, and they aren't even in office yet. Say what you want, but the Trump effect is already making crypto great again through his campaign and in the administration's day one priorities. And you know what? Listen, as we do start to see Gary gone, we see the SEC flipping bullish on crypto, we see a pro-crypto presidential admin in place with a pro-crypto Congress. Remember, back on the 3rd, again, Brad Garlinghouse saying today, here in the US, we welcome the 119th Congress, better known as the most pro-crypto Congress in history. The journey is just beginning, but you can't deny the energy and excitement already building across the industry. Let's get to work. And listen, we are about to witness major changes around this entire space. In my opinion, the focus should be on utility projects, especially US-based crypto projects that do have utility, like the XRP ledger, like XLM, HBAR, XDC, you name it. Guys, we are about to witness the next major move on all of these projects. And I want you all to understand that, this is exactly what we have been waiting for. This is what we have been waiting for. Yes, the price action has been very good, but now we're just kind of chopping. It's the same exact price action that we were really kind of looking at when it comes to Bitcoin. I mean, I charted Bitcoin for months and months until we finally got that big breakout. Maybe it will be a little bit easier to see on the weekly, but look at this price action. Very similar to what XRP is doing right now, very similar to what HBAR is doing right now, very similar to what XLM is doing right now, and XDC is already kind of showing signs of that breakout. But guys, we are about to witness a major shift in crypto. And that shift is going to be the next big wave for all of crypto. Alt season is going to happen. We have been watching dominance around Bitcoin dropping while altcoins have been gaining dominance over the market. It is only a matter of time now. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.